I screenshotted Marcus's texts to Jade, forwarded them to Priya from her own laptop while she was in the shower, and then sat next to her on the couch and watched her open them. I knew exactly what she was about to see, and I said nothing. Okay, so I know how that sounds, and I'm not here to make you like me. I'm here because I've been holding this for 8 months and it's starting to feel like something living inside my chest. Priya was my best friend, 4 years. The kind of best friend where you finish each other's grocery lists and you have a drawer at each other's apartments. That kind of best friend. And Marcus, her boyfriend of 2 years, was sleeping with someone from his gym. I found out by accident. He texted the wrong number, sent it to my phone thinking it was hers, a voice note. I'm not going to repeat what was on it.
Tell them how long you sat on it before you did anything. Tell them that part.
3 weeks. I sat on it for 3 weeks. And yes, I know, but I was trying to figure out the right way to tell her because Priya doesn't take things well. She shuts down. She goes cold. And I needed to be there for her when it landed, not just lob a grenade into her life and disappear.
You weren't figuring out the right way to tell me. You were figuring out whether telling me helped you, because during those 3 weeks you were still texting Marcus. I have the screenshots, Danny. You want me to read them out?
Oh, we're doing this. Okay, yes, I texted Marcus because I was trying to get him to come clean himself. I told him, I literally said, you need to tell her or I will. That was the plan. I gave him a chance to be a decent person. He didn't take it. So then I took matters into my own hands.
You told him, and I'm reading this word for word because I saved it. You told him, she doesn't have to find out if you just end it. That's not an ultimatum, D. That's called offering someone a deal.
I was trying to protect her from unnecessary pain if he was going to fix it. People do that. That is a normal thing a person does when they're trying not to blow up someone's relationship over something that might be fixable.
Right? And then when he didn't fix it, you went into my laptop, MY laptop, and sent it from my own email address so it looked like I found it myself. You didn't tell me, you didn't sit me down, you staged it like a scene.
Because I knew you, I knew that if I sat you down and said, Priya, your boyfriend is cheating, the first thing you'd do is call him, and he would have talked you out of it. He was always so good at talking you out of things, had you thinking your own feelings were the problem half the time. I needed you to see it raw, no buffer, no Marcus filter.
So you made a decision about what I could handle, about what I deserved to know and how I should find out. My life, my relationship, you just produced it like it was yours to direct.
And you're not with him anymore, which means whether you want to say this or not, it worked. You found out, you left, you're better off.
Don't you dare do that. You cannot take credit for my healing and call it a plan. You lied to my face for 3 weeks. You sat next to me on that couch. You watched me open it. And when I started crying, you put your arm around me like you had no idea, like you were just as shocked as I was. I looked at you. I looked right at you and said, how did this even get sent to me? And you said, what did you say, D?
I said I didn't know.
You said you didn't know, and then you held me while I cried over a man you were covering for and manipulating and negotiating with for 23 days. That's what I can't get over. Not the plan, not the laptop, that moment, that specific moment on the couch.
I know I've thought about that moment every day since, what I should have said, whether I should have said anything at all, whether I made the right call or just the easiest one that I could dress up to look like loyalty. I still don't know. I knew you were going to be devastated. I just didn't want to be the person who did that to you. So I made it so it happened to you instead. Like there's a difference. I know there's not really a difference.
You were protecting yourself, say that. Say it one time without the I was protecting you wrapped around it.
Maybe both things are true at the same time. Maybe I wanted you out of that relationship and I didn't want to be the one you were angry at for ending it. And maybe those two things were always competing and I didn't let myself see it because it was easier to call it love. I don't know, Priya. I genuinely do not know which part of me was driving.
That's the first honest thing you've said in honesty I have ever seen. And it took, what, 12 minutes to get there?
8 months. What would you have done? Tell me in the comments. Someone you know needs to hear this, send it to them. And there's a new confession dropping soon. Don't miss it.